Nothing had ever hurt so bad. My mind raced as I tried to piece it all together. The last few days had been a blur of deceit, betrayal, and bloodshed. Why did this all happen? My mind kept going back to the night this all started, and the reason I'm standing here today.
I'm sorry, Lou, but you gave me no choice.
George! No! Why'd you do it? Why? I tried to tell you! He was your own brother!
My vision reeled as the truth of what she said slowly sank in, condemning me and my actions for all eternity. It all made sense. Why hadn't I seen it before? I knew right then that there was only one real way this could end.
Georgie, where you going? No. No, don't! Georgie, it doesn't have to be this way! Georgie, stop!
But she was wrong. As I looked down into the icy waters below, I knew it had to be my fate. There was no other way. How could a man live with himself after killing his own flesh and blood? I closed my eyes, embraced my fate, and leaned forward.
Haha! Wow, that takes me back.
You bet, Don. That puts The Velvet Death, directed by Lawrence Gruber, at number 6 on our
Super Holiday Weekend Classic Cinema Clip Countdown.
truly one of the great unheralded films of our time.
Well, not our time. I don't think my grandpa was born when that came out.
You bet. Interesting bit of trivia for you, Don.
Oh? What is that, Al?
Did you know that when they filmed that scene, Paula Weiss, who played Daphne Hall, had quite the cold, and she noticeably coughed during her iconic scream as George plunges into the river. They edited it down as best they could, but with a scene that iconic, they couldn't cut away. If you look closely, you can't miss it.
Well, what did they do?
During post-production, they had to have Miss Weiss re-record it. Isn't that wild?
Just amazing, Al. So, next on our countdown is a clip that, frankly, might surprise you.
Wait a minute, Don. Josie tells me we're getting a caller.
Great, put him through. Hello, you're on the air with Don and Al. 4-hour
Super Holiday Weekend Classic Cinema Clip Countdown.
Talk to me.
Well, which one is it?
Whoa there, buddy. Do us a big favor and turn down your radio.
Oh, yes, sorry. Okay, now, as I was saying,
Oh, hold on. What's your name, buddy? Where are you from?
yes, my name is Tommy Larson, and, I prefer not to say where I'm from.
Okay, that's great, Tommy. From around? Now, what was your question?
Oh, well, I did not actually have a question. I wanted to say that it was not Paula Weiss that did that scream.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that it is. She's famous for that scream. It kind of launched her career. Would you care to elaborate?
Okay. So when they were ready to film the quote unquote iconic scream, she was actually out of the country filming her next film, Amazon Mountain 2, The Return to the Castle of Professor Fu Manchu, which actually was directed by Humbert Christopherson, who also directed The Night Watchman, which you listed as number 18 on your countdown. Anyway, she was unable to fly back for the recording, so they had to get a woman from the studio steno pool named Wanda McCloskey. Now, she's uncredited, but in an interview with Lawrence Gruber in the 1953 July issue of the magazine, now defunct magazine, Modern Film, he mentions the incident on page 47, paragraph 3, lines 2 through 7.
Huh. That is interesting. Wanda McCloskey.
So, thank you so much for calling us, Tommy, from around, for stumping the chumps. We'll send you a free...
District Attorney Sladanovic took the steps of City Hall this morning, a group of several hundred supporters on hand, as she announced her candidacy for mayor.
We cannot continue to stand idly by as these criminals run rampant through the streets of our fair city. It is an atrocity we can no longer afford to overlook. As mayor, my number one priority would be the safety and well-being of our youth. and it starts by cleaning up our streets. Through my 11-point plan, the first logical step is to increase our city's law enforcement budget dramatically, including new facilities and greater numbers of police officers on the beat, particularly in high-crime areas.
I wish we could get in.
Yo, Tommy, it's us. Open up. Hey, Tommy! Hey, you awake in there, buddy?
Thought there'd be a key someplace.
Hey, it's your brothers. Hey, Tommy, I'm gonna use my key, all right?
There he is. There's our kid, brother. How you doing, Tommy? Can we come in? All right. All right. That's better. So, Tommy, how you doing, kid? You know your brother and I are always glad to come see you. You know, check how you're doing and such.
Come on, man, I got places to be.
Yeah. So anyways, Tommy. You know, Tommy, wanted to let you know how proud I am of you and how happy those little starving African kids are with all that work you've been doing for them. Hey, in fact, I was talking to the chancellor the other day down there, and he was going on and bragging about some school they just built with your generous donations. Hey, look, you know, I was so proud of my little brother that before I knew it, I opened up my fat trap, Tommy, and told him that you wanted to sponsor their new library. Yeah, I know, Tommy. It's a lot to ask of you, you know, with all the bills you got and everything. Hey, you need to remember that you're blessed. You really are, Tommy. You're really blessed, and you want to share that, spread it around. It's the right thing to do, Tommy. Hey, it's the Christian thing to do. Hey, so why don't you go get your checkbook, and me and Richie here will be out of your hair in no time.
Okay. Yeah.
Attaboy.
Okay.
That's a good boy, Tommy. All right, Tommy. We appreciate all your generosity, buddy, and hey, don't go anywhere without talking to us, all right?
What do you mean? You know he's not gonna leave.
All right, look, Tommy, you take care of yourself, buddy, and me and Richie will see you next week, okay? You know, I love that kid.
Money ain't bad either.
You know, you and I, we're terrible sometimes.
Know it.
It's done. Yeah. Cleaning up now. No, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, yeah, I'll be there.
Hey, come on. Hey, let's get out of here before somebody shows up. Detective? Good morning. Where's Detective Price? Right over there, sir. Thank you.
What was that?
Price. You're welcome. So what are you doing here so early? Heard you beat the first squad car.
Yeah, just want to get a jump start on things.
So what do we got?
Not a lot, I'm afraid. Vic's name's Rachel Taylor, 27, white female. Lived a couple streets over near Riverside.
Riverside? What is she doing way out here?
No idea. Out for a walk?
A walk? At night? Alone?
It's a joke. I don't know. Anyway, she was shot 3 times. Once in the back of the head, twice in the back, point blank.
Execution?
Doesn't look that way. There's a small trail of blood leading from her left leg, looks like. Appears to be hers anyway. Starts the next street over. There's a gash on her left calf there. It appears to be the bleed point.
Shooter's dusted her tracks pretty good. Any leads?
My initial opinion?
Yeah.
Gang related.
Gang related. Really? It's hardly their MO.
Could have been an initiation, deal gone south, who knows. But in this neighborhood, honestly, surprised we're not called out here more often.
I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. Residential neighborhood, outside their turf. It's pretty ballsy even for gangbangers. Does anybody live over here?
No, it's vacant.
So no one saw or heard anything last night?
Actually, I had yet to get to that point. I thought you'd want to come along, canvass the neighborhood with me.
Yeah, let's do that. Someone must have seen or heard something. It's right out here in the open. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
I'm Detective Novak, and this is Detective Price.
Good morning, officers.
Detectives.
We were wondering if we could borrow just a few moments of your time to ask you a couple quick questions about last night.
Well, of course, but I don't think I'll be of much use to you. I didn't see anything.
That's quite all right. Do you mind if I ask you your name?
My name is Gail Williamson. That's G-A-L-E, like a big gust of wind.
Now, did you happen to hear anything unusual around 2 or 3 this morning?
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard nothing. I went to bed about 9:30, and when I woke up, the police were already here.
Well, thank you very much for your time, ma'am, and here's my card in case you happen to remember anything.
Oh, thank you, officer.
Detective. You have a good day.
Thank you.
You know, I do have one more quick question, ma'am. Is there anything you could tell us about that house right over there? Maybe who lives there?
Oh, Tommy? That's Thomas Larson's place. Oh, he's very nice, but he's very quiet. He never comes out. In fact, I never see anybody over there except the delivery boys and those brothers. Oh, those brothers used to be so nice.
So he's a recluse. Got it. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate your help. Well, anything else you want to check out before we call it a day?
I thought you said that house was vacant.
It sure as hell looked that way. No car, no care. No one came out.
Let's look into it.
Look into it, Joe. Come on, you heard the old hang. Waste of time.
We won't know for sure until we check it out. What's gotten into you?
like to ask you a few questions.
Joe, come on, give it up. Even if he's there, the guy's not answering.
Yeah, all right. Let's move on.
You boys get everything you need?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, back it up. Let's go.
The day started like any other, with a ringing headache in my head and another one on the phone. Yeah. Who is it?
Langdon, do you know what today is?
Oh, Barbara. How are you this lovely morning?
Actually, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you haven't answered my question.
I don't know, Saturday the 27th?
Yes, incredibly, you are correct. It is Saturday the 27th, which is precisely 12 days past when this much child support check was supposed to be in my mailbox.
Look, Barbara, I'm really sorry. I'll put the check in the mail first thing.
I don't care about the check, Langdon. You barely make enough to make a real difference anyways. This is your son we're talking about. Don't you care enough to make this small little difference in Will's life? You barely see him as it is. And he asks about you. I wish he didn't, but he does. And I'm running out of things to tell him.
Look, I know,
Are you hungover? You've got to pull yourself together, Langdon. What am I supposed to tell your son? That his father is a drunk who can't pull himself out of a stupor long enough to acknowledge his existence? No, just no. I can't do this right now. We'll talk about this later.
She was right, usually was. Not that I could do anything about it. My life had been spiraling out of control for so long I didn't know which way was up anymore. Oh well, such is life. Truth is, Will was the only thing that kept me from shortening my stay, and even that wasn't enough to keep the thought of it from creeping up from time to time. Another day, so be it.
Police have closed the investigation into the murder of Rachel Taylor, who was killed 2 days ago in the residential neighborhood near Riverside. Police have arrested Emilio Woodson, stating the crime was a gang initiation.
No, that's not the murder. What? No, it was, no.
13th gang-related crime in the past 6 months, according to police reports.
Yes. Hi. My name is Tommy Larson, and I believe I may be in need of your services.
Well, good afternoon, Mr. Dobbs, or should I say good morning?
Something like that. Is there a reason you're sitting at my desk?
You're never here, and I like your chair.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's not the revelry of someone who just solved another case.
No, it's the misery of someone whose ex-wife won't leave him the hell alone.
I'm assuming she woke you.
You know, Linda, I liked you better when you didn't know so much about my personal life.
Well, maybe if you didn't drag it in with you every day to the office.
Okay, tell you what, I'll try and be a little bit more professional.
Speaking of messages, you got a few.
Oh?
Yes.
Your wife called. I guess you got that one already. The phone bill is due, the rent is overdue, you need to sign my paycheck.
All right, just give me the check.
Look, this is probably none of my business, and I'm probably going to regret saying this, but it seems like you can barely afford to keep me on.
Thanks for your concern. Truth is, I can't. Don't worry, I'll figure something out.
Actually, there was one more message. A Mr. Tommy Larson says he witnessed a murder and can't go to the police.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Angry ex. She's dead. His blood all over the knife.
Actually, this one's different.
Yeah, they're all different.
He says he couldn't trust anyone else. It just had to be a PI. He seemed very serious.
They're all serious. Till it's time to shut up or pay up.
Langdon, you can't afford to not hear him out.
Okay. When's he coming by?
Well, that's the other thing. He isn't. He wants you to go see him. He says he couldn't come. He just couldn't. I don't know. He sounded like one of them, what do you call them, shut-ins?
You call me when you have something serious, okay?
Oh, no, you don't. You're going down there this afternoon.
Oh, I am I?
Yes, you are. Look, it's money. At least it might be money. He sounded like a scared little kid who stayed at home for the first time and probably saw a shadow in his neighbor's house and his imagination created some goofy conspiracy. Look, just go down there, poke around a little bit, and bill him for the afternoon. Show them there's no boogeyman, it'll put his poor little mind at ease, and we'll be able to stay here another month. Both of us. It's not like you've got anything better to do, so just go down there. Please.
All right. What's the address?
What the hell's that for? You mind explaining to me why I'm finding out about this in the paper?
Finding out what?
You closed the Taylor investigation.
Easy, Joe. They passed it off to Archer and Mendoza. They bagged and tagged our guy within 24 hours.
Really?
Yeah, well, obviously they didn't kill the guy, sadly. But he was confessing before they even got him into the interrogation.
Really? Archer and Mendoza?
Yeah.
All that within a day. And the weapons a match?
Yeah, Joe, why aren't you happy? It's another gangbanger behind bars. You should be thrilled.
Because I still don't think it's gang related.
He confessed. What the hell else do you want?
I'd like to be included from now on.
Yeah. You want to be included?
Yes. We're partners. Start acting like it.
And you want to be full partners?
Of course.
All right. Come with me.
Where are we going?
You'll see.
Just sit tight.
Jack, what are we doing here?
You want to be involved, right? Well, here's your chance. Just hang tight. I'll be right back. Get a light? Jack. Saw it for yourself. All taken care of. No, it won't happen again. I'm gonna talk to him tonight. We'll make sure of it. All right. All right. What?
Who was that?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's in the bag.
Hamburgers.
Really? Hamburgers?
Yeah. Hamburgers.
What else?
All right, you really want to know, Joe? Because we've been down this road before.
We're partners.
Yeah, so I'd like to think I can trust you.
The feeling's mutual, Jack.
All right. Here's the deal. You want in, you're in. But you gotta wait till tonight. Now, come on, let's get out of here.
Certainly not the worst part of town, but not far enough from it to keep me from checking my carry. The voice in my head told me to walk away, act like nobody'd been home. But Linda's voice was somehow always louder. Every window was blocked with dusty, faded curtains. Probably hadn't been opened in years. Classic shut-in. I was regretting this already. Mr. Larson, I'm Langdon Dobbs, PI.
Oh, hi. I'm Mr. Detective Dobbs, PI. I'm Tommy Larson, and I'm here.
Look, I'm not a detective, and you can call me Langdon or Mr. Dobbs. It's up to you.
Oh, well, I'm very, very sorry. I sincerely apologize.
It's fine. So look, Mr. Langdon, fine.
Just Tommy. Tommy. It's not just Tommy, but it's Tommy. Just Tommy. Tommy. My name's Tommy.
Do you mind if I come
yes,
in?
Please.
Thank you. So, Mr. Larson.
I've made tea. It is Earl Grey. It is very good, according to my brothers. Well, not both. Both my brothers, just mostly Ned. But it's hard to go with what he says because then he changes his mind and it goes back and forth. But he's very smart. Would you like a seat? You should have a seat. I'll get the tea, and it's just Tommy.
Sure. So, Tommy, you live here alone?
Yes.
You mentioned you had brothers.
Yes. Yes. I have two brothers. Well, only two that I know about. No, I would know if I had other siblings. I do not. I have two brothers.
Thank you.
Yes. Would you like any cream? Sugar?
No, it's okay.
Artificial sweetener?
I'm good.
I have 6 kinds. I can name them for you.
Thank you. I'm good. It's medicinal. So, Tommy, you got a job?
I do not have a job, no.
You mentioned something about having 2 brothers?
Yes. Ned Larson and Rich Larson.
Ned and Rich. They pay for this place?
No. No, it is my place.
You mind if I ask how you afford all this?
My father, Orville Idola Larson. Some people call him Orville.
As Tommy began to give me a detailed family history, that's when I'd usually be reaching for the escape hatch. But the longer I listened, the more I wanted to know. His father had been an oil man. His initials may have been a starting point. He'd struck it rich somewhere down the line. Apparently worked hard for it, too. Had 3 sons. Tommy's mother died while she was in labor with him. Apparently created a special bond between Tommy and his old man. There was something about this cat. More to this than a scared shut-in. There was a reason this guy, this kid, was such a recluse. You don't get this way without being run through the cattle prod a few times. Someone was there to make sure he was properly ridiculed every time he fell down. The more I heard, the more I suspected the brothers. And the more I learned, the more I couldn't help but sympathize with poor Tommy Larson. So when you went over this will, your old man had given you everything?
Oh, no. Just the money. Ned got the house. My father's house.
And your other brother?
Rich got the 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air 2-door soft top convertible coupe, a 4.6 liter V8 engine with 3-speed turbo glide, automatic transmission, aftermarket exhaust and fuel intake, 318 horsepower, racing stripes.
Oh, that's better than the money and the house. You still got it?
No. It was totaled 6 years ago in a one-car, high-speed automotive accident.
Oh. That's too bad. So, how'd your brothers take it when they heard about the money?
Not well. It was their money, too.
Look, technically it wasn't their money. Okay? Tommy, are your brothers good to you?
They're good to me.
No. I mean, do they treat you well? Look, Tommy, I need you to be honest with me, okay? I'm here to help you. Is the real reason that you called me because your brothers mistreat you?
It will be dark soon. We should investigate.
Where do we begin?
This is Roy's house.
Yep.
Is he coming with?
Now listen, Joe. I want you to go in there and I want you to play nice, all right? And you're not leaving until everyone's on the same page. Have I made myself clear?
Yeah, Jack.
All right.
What exactly is going on in there?
Come on.
Okay, Tommy. You're saying this murder, this case, happened right there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Look, I saw the woman. She got murdered right there. She got shot 3 times. 3 times.
Tommy, don't lie to me. The paper says there was no witness.
No, there was a witness. I'm a witness.
You saw who did this?
Yes, I did. I saw a man, but the news said it was Amelia Woodson, right? But it was not Amelia Woodson because I saw someone else.
So you're saying the face you saw was not this face?
Yes, it was not that face.
Sure it was someone else?
Yeah, I'm positive it was someone else.
You think you could identify the killer's face?
Well, yeah, I could identify. I have something for you.
Tommy!
So you came.
Lou?
Why don't you have a seat over here next to me?
Sure thing, Wolf.
It's about time! Same as always?
Poker, eh?
Cool. Hey, Joe, there's some beers in the fridge. You want to get us all around?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks. Stand up, Lou. What the hell is this?
Like a showcase, again.
Don't be coy with me. I picked it up last night at the site that you were supposed to clean up. What the hell happened? Where's the gun? Look at me. Where is it?
I dropped it nearby.
You care to be just a little more specific, Lou?
I lost it.
What?
But I know where it is. Don't I, Bill?
You two idiots were both there. So I'm holding each of you personally responsible, and neither one of you is going to get a moment's rest until this is taken care of. Am I clear? Am I clear? All right.
Novak, good man. Archer, start dealing. I don't want to be here all night cleaning you boys out.
It's a fake.
It's a prop.
You sure look exactly like this.
Yes, yeah, I'm sure. I'm positive. Yeah, yes.
Okay, Tommy, look. Why didn't you go to the police?
I would. I would, but I can't. Can't be trusted.
Look, Tommy, if there's anyone you can trust, it's the police.
No. No. They can't be. No. They can't.
Look, Tommy. I need you to level with me. What exactly did you see on the night of the murder?
My man smoked a cigarette.
Tommy, a lot of people smoke cigarettes.
Police were here in the morning.
Did they question you?
No, I wouldn't let them.
Why not?
The man smoked the same cigarette. The same cigarette. The detective smoked the same cigarette, and it's the killer.
Well, look, it's not exactly a coincidence, but I'd hardly say it's... Tommy? Where did you find this?
In the yard, just earlier.
These cigarettes, I've only seen them smoked by the 687s. It's kind of like their calling card.
So what does this mean?
What it means is you're gonna start at the beginning. And you're gonna tell me everything you saw that night and the next morning.
What'll it be, Archer?
I'm thinking.
That's a first.
I fold.
But that's not.
Hey, Donovan, do you see Abrams at this table?
No, I don't.
That's because he's still in the hospital from when I broke his arm.
And his shoulder blade.
And his shoulder blade.
Are you threatening me?
No, Roy. I'm just making idle chit-chat.
So that's what happened to Abrams?
No. He drew on me at the range. Accident or not, I'm not going to take a chance.
Especially on poker.
All right, Donovan, what you got there, huh?
Oh, I'm going to fold. I got Jack.
Speaking of Jack.
I don't think you're really in this, Joe. I think you're content to just play it safe.
Oh. Maybe I am.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna have to just give you a little push.
Oh, riverboat captain's back.
Are you serious right now?
I'm dead serious, Novak. The way I see it, you're just along for the ride. No ponies in the race. Sometimes you have to go all out, take the risk to earn the reward.
I'm playing the game, aren't I?
Yeah, and no. You're playing small stakes, man. That's hardly a gamble.
Sometimes you gotta step out of your comfort zone to see what you're missing out on.
You guys trying to get me to join your little church choir?
Something like that. Yeah.
Joe, we're not saying anything you don't already know. We've been here before with you. Now I'm done reciting the same old rhetoric. The long and short of it is that things are already in motion in this city. And some people are going to come out ahead, and some people are not going to be so lucky. Now you can choose for yourself if you just want to let the chips fall where they may, or if you want to step up to the plate, go all in, and win the big prize. What's it going to be?
All right, Jack. I'm all in.
We will continue in the morning.
Oh, what is this?
Peanut butter and Munster cheese.
Yeah, we'll continue in the morning. I suppose it's too much to ask for you to meet me in now. Okay, how about this? We'll meet here first thing in the morning.
Where are you going?
To see a lady about a bottle.
You done yet?
Almost.
Okay, well, we're clearing out, so lock up when you're done.
Hey, detective, never mind.
What was that?
I can't do this anymore, Walt. I just can't. I can't keep doing this every week. My wife is starting to worry. She wants me to get another job with fewer special projects that keep me out all night. I'm tired. I'm stressed. I'm done.
Well, what are you gonna do? It's not like they're just gonna let you leave. Look, I'm tired too, alright? Just keep your head down and keep at it, okay?
Well, what if we could go to somebody and just tell them about all of this?
Like who? The cops?
Well, yeah, I mean, we could go to them.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Hey, Crub Detective, we'd like to retire now. Bye-bye. Oh, and hey, you know all that drug running and money laundering you guys do? Don't worry, we won't tell anybody. We'll keep your secret safe. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're dirty cops, but they are cops. I mean, it's not like they can kill us or anything. I mean, what about that Roy guy? I mean, he was pretty nice.
Look, maybe you can't hear through these walls, but I can. I'm telling you, just keep your head down.
Long day?
Longest in a long time.
That could be a good thing.
Yeah, you'd like to think that.
Can I get you another?
How about this? How about you split a couple with me?
You know I don't do that anymore, Ling. I'll get you another on the house, as long as you make it your last one for the night.
Andrea LeGrand. She and I went back, 15 years now. Used to work for the precinct, ballistics extraordinaire. Gave it up 4 or 5 years back, been slinging booze here ever since. Sweetest gal, but tough as nails. I guess that's why we always got along. Well, that and the booze. At least until she straightened out. She didn't let me forget it neither. Oh well, guess it gives me someone to look up to in this world.
You know, Joe was in here not too long ago. Asked about you.
Yeah? What'd you tell him? No lies, I hope.
I told him you were well. You should call him sometime.
Why? So we can talk about the good old days? I don't think so. Hey, let me ask you something. You remember these?
Cigarettes? Yeah, vaguely.
No, the brand.
Yeah, of course. The SDs all smoke these.
Smoked?
Still do, as far as I know.
Do you know anyone else who lights these up?
Are you kidding me? No one else is conceited enough to waste their bones on imports. No. I'm pretty sure it's still their insignia.
Could you do me a favor?
Sure.
You see these guys around? You let me know.
Will do, Lang.
Morning. It never fails to make me regret the night before. Not that it stops me. The best way to cure a hangover is to avoid it altogether, and I plan to do just that. "9:52. Far too early to be cognitive. But for whatever reason, the booze didn't feel like the answer. The details of yesterday were still fuzzy, but the pieces were coming together. Tommy Larson, recluse, and who knows what else. 2 brothers, Ned and... it doesn't matter. The murder, open and shut, closed case, wasn't it? The implications otherwise were, well, I'd have to make sure. I'm not stepping on any toes. I'm in my line of work specifically to avoid it.
What in the good graces of God are you doing here this early?
Easy, Linda. It's early.
It's 10:30, but for you, it's Paleolithic.
Oh good, you're even more clever in the morning.
And you're somehow even drunker.
I don't think drunker's a word. Besides, I'm sober. Trying to start this thing off right.
That's great, Langdon, but I'm not impressed by your promptness.
Well, what time do you get here, Miss Prissy?
When we open, 8:30.
8:30?
Yeah. It puts a damper on your drunken parade, doesn't it?
I'm not drunk.
Wait, so what happened with the client yesterday? I figured you'd be back within an hour or two.
Oh, yeah. That.
What?
It turns out there's more to this kid than we thought.
Oh?
He thinks he saw a murder.
Isn't that something for the police?
Well, that's just it. He thinks the police are in on it.
In on it?
Yeah, in on it.
In on it.
What is this?
He thinks the police are in on it.
Your broken record?
In on it how?
I don't know. He somehow thinks they're responsible.
Like the police committed the murder?
No, like the police bought her a pair of ice skates, she slipped and cracked her skull.
Okay, Mr. Defensive, calm down. Did he have any evidence?
Well, no. But yes and no. Look, it's complicated. I may actually have to call him some favors on this one.
You're serious?
Hey, what can I say? I like the kid. If he's making this whole conspiracy up, then we'll bill him for the time. But I want to make sure we're thorough, for the kid's sake.
Wow. You must like this kid.
He's a pain in my side, but he's not that bad.
Langdon Dobbs, Private Eye, how can I help you? It's Mr. Larson.
Tell him I'll be right over.
Mr. Larson? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Tommy, Mr. Dobbs will be over shortly. I'm not sure. Half an hour? Uh-huh. Yes, I'll ask. He wants to know if you want tea. Tommy, he'd love some. Oh, that'll be fine. I'm not aware of any. Do you take any medications?
No.
You keep saying something about not having your special medicine for your tea. No, Tommy, he's fine. Thank you. All right. Uh-huh. Okay.
Find him.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Well, hello, Detective.
Hey, babe.
It's been a while since I saw you around here.
Yeah, well, your boss works pretty hard to make sure the streets are clean, which means I have to work even harder.
Well, it's only because she vowed to work so closely with all of you that she gets anything done. You and your fellow detectives are the real heroes.
Well, I made a very special, important promise to a beautiful auburn-hair-colored lady a long time ago.
To protect and serve.
That's right. Protect and serve. And early every morning when I wake up in my apartment uptown, alone and tired, it fills me with pride to know that I get to do my part to bring justice to this fair city. More importantly, peace of mind to the beautiful people in it. Like you.
Really, Price? Do you even know this one's name?
Of course I do. Your boss is just messing with me like always.
What is her name, Price?
It's Sydney. How could I ever forget such a sweet name?
Price, in my office, now. It's done then?
All taken care of.
Really? Because from what I've heard, the issue's still at hand.
You don't mean Barlow?
Do not try to tell me what I mean.
I didn't. What I meant to say is that Barlow is a good man.
I should hope with any of your men that is not the case.
He's very good at what he does, which makes him a very, very valuable asset to our team. This is the first mistake I've ever seen him make, and I can personally guarantee you he will not make another.
You better hope that he is as good and thorough as you so fervently claim him to be. Otherwise, it will come at both your expenses.
Do you not trust me? Do you not trust my ability to control my men?
I didn't say that. It's merely your flippant proclivity and the severity of the consequences that you so quickly seem to forget. That has apparently led you to insinuate my distrust.
Got it.
Don't get me wrong, Detective. I have full faith in your abilities. So I can fully trust that your men will handle this without further provocation or incident?
Absolutely.
Good. Now, the last time we met, you mentioned another detective.
Novak. Joseph Novak.
I know that name.
My partner.
Your partner?
He's in the fold.
But can he be trusted?
He's too close not to be involved. It's a matter of necessity.
Elections are in 4 months, Detective. I don't need to express the gravity of keeping the plate clean to you.
Of course not.
You found him. And he's alive?
That's what he was crossed in front of.
Fantastic. Tommy, pen and paper.
Made her face stand out in the
All right, go ahead.
like a mask.
16th
That
Street.
must be the one I propped him up in after
Okay, thanks. You're a peach. Hey, Tommy. I got good news. I know a kid who might be able to answer some questions for us. You just stay put, and I'm gonna take off.
No, I'm going with you.
No, you're not. Look, I'm pretty good at my job when I'm sober. You're gonna stay put.
No, I'm paying you, and I am going with you.
Tommy, yesterday you were afraid to step outside.
Well, that was yesterday. Today, I shall accompany you.
No. You're gonna stay right... Okay. You can go. But you're gonna do exactly what I say, you understand?
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Dobbs.
Hold on to your flashlight. Darius! Could you please get that out of my eyes?
Oh, sorry.
Darius White! Darius? Darius! Darius! Tommy! Get
Alright, man, alright, who you want?
Still a snitch, Darius.
I never recall my grandma calling me Darius anymore.
I don't have time to remember all your ridiculous street names. Guess me and Gussie had that in common.
How you know my grandma's name? That's you? Like you've been through hell, man.
How you been?
Been good.
What are you doing?
Running.
Jumping off of balconies?
The only way to get out.
I first met Darius at his cousin's birthday. I was in on a major sting op. Broke up the party, busted 4 of his relatives, drug trafficking. Darius helped me out of a jam that day. Couldn't have been older than 12 at the time. Turns out he'd saved me more than a few. Too troubled to get out of Dodge and not tough enough to make it on the streets alone, Darius turned to snitching. It kept him safe, most of the time. His grandma was the only other person in the world who cared for him. So as it turns out, we got close.
Yo, Dobbs, where you been at, man? I haven't heard from you in years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I heard you were hitting the juice pretty hard after, well, you know.
Yeah, it was, kinda trying to change that.
Alright, I respect that.
How's your grandma?
She's good, man.
She still cook?
Best chef this side of the tracks.
Look, Darius. What's the word on the street?
The word?
Yeah.
I should have known this visit wasn't for old time's sake.
I wish it was. I heard Emilio got hooked for that murder.
Man, that wasn't him. He didn't even know that white girl.
No? Because the police say different. Darius, what do you know?
Man, world's going crazy.
Why did you run from me earlier? Who did you think I was? Darius, you can trust me.
I only know what I see.
What have you seen?
Everyone's been laying low. Like real low. Nothing's moving, nobody's talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of 187s pinned on the wrong guys. Every time you look on the news, it's gang-related this, Gangbang that.
Darius, you know this is a very serious accusation.
And what reason do I have to lie?
I'm not saying you do. I want to help you, but you gotta help me. I need something, a hint.
2 words. Dirty laundry.
Okay. Thanks for the information. Keep in touch.
I can't promise you that. Hey, nice meeting you, Tommy.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
Darius was as useful as ever, but never to the point. Felt it was safer that way. Fine by me. This was a paint-by-numbers job, and though the picture was still murky, it felt good to see things without the fog for once, even if the implications were...
Dobbs. Wolf.
It hit me like a ton of bricks. Wolf. I knew that name could only mean one thing. But first I needed to get Tommy home. You know, if we search the registry, we might be able to find out who the owner of the murder weapon is.
What?
Tommy, you shouldn't just leave this lying around.
Oh, goes in there.
I didn't think that way
What if you're in trouble so horrible that you want me to?
Johnny, don't. He won't try anything, Betty. Just keep that phone.
But why, Cliff?
Never mind. You go on down.
You know what saddens me that you made us come over here like this, Tommy?
Hey, Tom, what's cooking?
I'm not cooking anything.
Yeah, too bad.
Hey, look, Tommy, we don't mean to impose or nothing.
Then don't.
Hey, Tommy, who the hell's this clown? And how the hell did you get in here?
Name's Dobbs. Langdon Dobbs. And I'm a friend of Tommy's.
He ain't got no friends.
Nice to meet you, Langdon. Look, I'm Ned. This here, ignoramus, that's Rich. We're Tommy's brothers. As Rich so eloquently put it, Tommy doesn't have a whole lot of friends now. So we tend to keep close tabs on those he does. And how exactly do you two know each other?
Tommy asked me to look into a personal matter for him. I was more than happy to oblige.
I see. And how are you personally looking into this matter for little Tommy? I'm surprised. And frankly, a little hurt that my brother would turn to a complete stranger before coming to one of his own flesh and blood brothers in his hour of need.
Well, in my line of work, people often feel more comfortable talking to a stranger than someone they know. Even their brothers.
Uh-huh. And what exactly is your line of work?
I prefer to keep the nature of me and Mr. Larson's relationship between us until all the details are in. You understand.
Mr.
Dobbs.
Mr. Dobbs. If you'd be so kind, I think there's some personal family matters here that need to be discussed. Hey, thank you for keeping an eye on little Tommy for us, you know. Your help is greatly appreciated.
Hey, Tommy, if you want me to go, just say so and I'm gone. Oh. Well, if you insist, I guess I'll stay.
Well, since you're staying, Tommy, how about you whip up some of that tea you're so fond of? Mr. Dobbs, would you care for some tea? Tommy makes an excellent Earl Grey.
I'll take a cup.
Look, I don't know what this thing between you and my brother is, but it ends right here.
Why don't you just cut out the sweet brother act, okay? I've been selling it for years, but I'm not buying.
Considering I am his brother, and you're just some stranger off the street, I think I deserve a little respect around here. With that being said, why don't you go ahead and leave before something bad happens?
Is that a threat, Mr. Larson?
Let's just call it a suggestion. Now look, why don't you go ahead and take this opportune moment to go before something bad...
Before something bad happens. Yeah, I remember. Now you're gonna shut up. And this is how it's gonna go down. I'm going to continue to assist Tommy. For as long as he wants me around. And you're not gonna come back unless you're explicitly invited. Do you understand?
Oh, look, it's been a long day. We're all a little tense around here. Rich? Hey, Tommy. I do apologize, but your brother and I have been called elsewhere. We're needed. So, I hope you understand. We'll come back at a time when you're not entertaining company, okay? Yeah, because Mr. Dobbs here won't always be around, will he?
Rich, let's go. Yeah, before someone gets hurt.
Tommy, you can't let him push you around like that. You have to stand up to your brothers, do you understand?
Okay.
Dobbs, 2 days in a row with your drinking appetite. I must have won the lotto. The usual?
Need to call in a favor.
Oh, business.
Still have friends down at Ballistics?
Yeah, I got a few.
I need you to run a trace.
This is a rare breed, Lang.
I know. Look, I need to get a fix on local owners. Maybe go statewide. We'll see where it takes us.
You sure are working awfully hard on whatever case this is.
Yeah, well, Tommy, Mr. Larson, needs my full attention.
Full enough to stop you from having a couple casual drinks?
Yeah, that full.
Fill me in.
I can. Client confidentiality and all that.
Oh, come on, you're not an attorney. Give me something, a hint.
You know the name Wolf?
Wolf? The only Wolf I know is Wolf Barlow.
I was afraid you'd say that.
What about him?
Have you heard anything about him lately?
To the best of my knowledge, he's still running with the same crew.
Well, some things never change.
Okay, Lane, you've got me worried now. I don't like the way you're acting. You've got to give me something.
Hey, Barbara, you look
Langdon,
good.
what are you doing here?
Sorry, I brought this for you. It's got next month's payment on there as well.
Do you really think this buys you something?
No, Barbs. Look, I'm working on something big. It's a case. It could mean good things for both of us. It pays well. Look, I'm trying to clean up my act here. 36 hours, clean and sober.
36 hours clean does not make 36 hours sober, Langdon. You're probably still drunk from your last bender. I've got to go.
Look, Barb, I'm sorry.
You can't come back here like this, apologizing and looking for redemption. That's not how it works. Not after 5 years.
I know. Is Will home?
He's at a friend's. Look, Langdon, I appreciate what you're trying to do. I do. But I need to see more from you. Why don't you come back in a couple of days?
Dobbs.
Hey, Dobbs, it's me, Darius.
Darius. How did you get this number?
Yo, lady at your office gave it to me.
It doesn't matter. What's going on?
After we talked yesterday, I got to thinking some more, asking around, and I got a couple more leads. Apparently, they've seen some cops down here a little more than usual.
Wait, what?
Where I'm at, I'm on them right now.
Darius, who are you following?
A couple badges from the 687.
Listen to me, Darius. You have to get as far away from there as you can. Do you understand me?
I ain't going nowhere near these dudes. You know me better than that. This does seem like a rough neighborhood for you boys to be at, though. These ain't your typical black and whites, neither. These are definitely D-Techs. But look, I gotta bounce. I'm gonna hit you up with the address, all right?
Hey, you take care of yourself, you understand? I'm sorry, I gotta go.
You're absolutely sure?
Yeah, Lou, I promise it's in that drain, just out of reach.
All right. We'll wait for nightfall, and then you go in and get it.
Oh, come on, Lou, it's...
Will you look at that?
What? Oh.
Yeah, oh, that's my gun.
Technically, it's not your gun.
Technically, this is all your fault.
Duly noted.
Hold up, we got company.
Good, he's gone. Let's go.
No.
What do you mean, no?
It's too late. He knows too much already. If we go in there and get the gun now, he'll know what's missing, and then he'll call the cops. And that'll start this whole thing over again. No. Alright? We wait till he comes back, and then we finish this. Here, call Price.
Yeah, tonight. Just clean it up.
He said the same thing you said.
All right, let's get out of here, man.
Hold on.
Maybe he's home and just avoiding us or something.
Nah.
He's scared.
Nah. This is that Dobbs' character's fault. I'm gonna take care of this right now.
What are you gonna do?
I'm calling the cops. Hello, dispatch. I'm calling about my brother. Oh, no, this isn't an emergency. Look, my brother, he's mentally challenged. And there's this character coming around his house trying to take advantage of him. Look, I fear for his safety. Yeah, that'd be great. Uh-huh. I'll hold.
What they say? They coming? I can't wait to see that fool on Cops.
Would you back off? I'm on hold. They're gonna transfer me to a detective.
Detective?
Uh-huh. 6120 Oakwood Terrace. Okay, Mr. Larson, what seems to be the nature of your request?
Hey, Malaki, where are you on that North Central robbery?
Just a moment, sir. It's going fine.
I heard the crime scene had been contaminated.
No.
Well, you better get down to evidence to check it out. I'll field this call.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, it's what I want.
Okay.
This is Senior Detective Jack Price. What seems to be the problem?
Yeah, so as I was saying, there's this nefarious character coming around here pestering my brother. I'm real worried about his safety.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I was thinking maybe you could send down a unit and scare him off or arrest him or something.
What's this guy's name?
It's Doob or Dingle. No, Dobbs. Yeah, Dobbs.
Dobbs.
Yeah, Dobbs. First name's Larry or
Langdon.
LeBron. I think it's Lawrence. Lawrence. Yeah.
Langdon. It's Langdon.
It's not Langdon.
Yes, it is Langdon. I remember he told me so.
Well, you remember wrong because that's not even a real name.
It so is a real name.
It's not, and we're not having this argument right now, okay?
Mr. Larson.
Yeah, I'm here.
So this Dobbs, what's he up to?
Best I can tell, he's some sort of sleazy PI, you know, coming around here putting his nose in where it don't belong.
And he's working for your brother?
Something like that.
All right, Mr. Larson. Well, I don't think you'll have anything to worry about. We'll take care of your Mr. Dobbs problem for you.
Well, I appreciate that, Detective. Is there any other information that you need?
All right. I'm gonna go check it out. I want you to stay in the car, do you understand?
Well, I think maybe I should go with you.
Tell me it's not your call. Look, this place isn't safe. Look, you do best just to stay in the car, okay?
I think I can help. Look, in the Millerson film, The Blackest Midnight, 2 detectives went together. Now one went in the back, and one went around to the front.
Tommy, do you think this is a movie? Do you really think this is gonna play out like it does in your stupid tapes? Just stay in the car, okay? Look, I was nice enough to let you tag along on this investigation. But let's get one thing straight. You are not a detective. You would know the first thing about real detective work. God. This is a mess.
What is?
Everything. This case, this city, this whole planet.
Why do you do it?
It's all I know.
No, why are you doing my case?
Do you know what it's like to wake up in the morning and just be happy that the electricity's still on? To have a wife who... ex-wife. Always breathing down your neck for child support money. For a kid you don't even see. Because you're too ashamed to let him look at you. Nah, I guess you don't. Look, there's a reason I am the way I am. And I've been trying harder than I have in years to fix that. Look, I'll be damned if I'm gonna drag you in the middle of this. It's dangerous. So just stay in the car, please.
That was a little harsh, but somehow Tommy'd struck a familiar nerve, a nerve that ran deep. Didn't help that I'd quit the drink cold turkey. Something about his quiet confidence had gotten to me. The world and those who control it tend to play by their own rules, and they don't take kindly to those who try and change it. It was looking like this thing ran deeper than just one dirty cop. I had to find out what was going on in there and who was behind it.
What part of stay in the car did you not understand?
I know, you told me to stay in the car, but I have something very important to tell you.
Alright. This better be real good.
Okay. It's about the company name on the sign.
Just wait till we're back in the car. Now shut up and give me a few seconds. What part of stay in the car did you not understand? You put both of our lives at risk back there. You know what? I hope you got your taste for a real investigation, because next time, you're staying at home. What did you want to tell me? About a sign?
It was nothing. It's just about the name on the building. J.B. Horseman. In the 1947 trilogy, and other films by Walter Tinsdale, he started the trend of using artificial or fake names to avoid copyright violation. And he always used the name J.B. Horseman. Colloquially, it was like television or movie telephone numbers that always start with the number 555. It was his most defining trademark. He even went so far as to name his personal estate in Hollywood. he also bought a business to make sure that no one else could use that name in the future. And that's why that company could not be named J.B. Horseman. It's a fake.
You really do like movies, don't you?
I like detective movies.
We got a problem.
What's that?
Your old partner. Yeah, Dobbs.
What about him?
He's sticking his washed up nose where it could get bit off.
What are you talking about?
You remember the shut-in from the Taylor case?
Vaguely.
Well, he's hired your boy to investigate.
So?
So? Don't be stupid. He wouldn't give us the time of day, and then he hires a PI? He saw the murder.
What's that got to do with me?
Everything. You've got to call Dobbs, tell him to get off this case. I can't have him snooping around.
I'm failing to see the problem here. I mean, what could he possibly find?
The gun. The shut-in has it.
The murder weapon?
Yeah, that gun.
You said it was in lockup.
It should have been.
Well, how did he get a hold of it?
It doesn't matter. You got to call Dobbs, convince him to stay far away from this case.
How do you want me to do that?
It doesn't matter. Just get it done.
And that Joey, he's going into the 3rd grade in the fall. Can you believe? He's going into 3rd grade already.
They grew up so fast.
Ugh, don't even talk to me. You can come back and say something when it's your grandchild we're talking about. Me? I am too young to have an 8-year-old grandchild. Yet, here we are.
Okay, fair enough.
So Will is good. And the missus, does she still make that to die for key she brought to Tyler's retirement party?
Look, Phyllis, they're actually, separated. Or divorced.
I am so sorry to hear that. When did that happen?
Right after I left.
Can't I just imagine? How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I've been better lately.
Well, that's good, but it sounds like you're still getting to see your boy. That is so important. There is nothing more important than family. Anyway, here are the files. Everything you need should be in here.
Phyllis, I don't know how to thank you.
No. There'll be none of that. You and I go back far too long for that. Here are the keys. I'll leave you guys with the files. Tommy, you seem like such a gentleman.
Oh, well, I thank you, ma'am. And, you know, you remind me of Mrs. Dangersworth from Sweetheart Good Luck.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. Is everything... Yeah, I can meet you. 4 o'clock?
Property licenses.
Okay. Yeah, I remember the place.
Oh, Mr. Dobbs! Mr. Dobbs, I found something!
What is it?
Property license. Block 100, lots 35 and 36. Chamberlain, Arlington Heights, 1st Street, 2nd Fine.
You gotta be missing something.
On the office page. Oh, wait. Wait, on the most recent sale, there was a cosigner. Can you read that? It was scratched off with a pen. Is the cosigner important?
Might be. Hand it over. Right. Let's go.
You're not allowed to take that.
Hey, we're just borrowing it. Come on, I gotta drop you off at home. Why now, Joe? I haven't talked to you in 5 years and you just call me out of the blue?
Langdon, you don't know how many times I wanted to...
You wanted to what? Not leave your partner alone? Out in the cold? Dead to the world?
You know things weren't easy for me after that either. But you did that to yourself. You punished yourself. I'm sorry I couldn't be there that day. But I got called away just like the rest of the team.
Pulled away by what? What could possibly be more important than protecting the DA? You knew there was a threat.
Hey, don't blame that on me. We were all responsible, and we were all at fault. It's just you were the one that couldn't let it go.
Yeah. Because I was the one who could have saved him.
Langdon, you did everything you could.
Yeah. Right.
Look, I didn't ask you here to talk about past regrets. I asked you here to talk about the present.
Yeah? What's so great about the present?
Thank you, Dottie.
My pleasure, Detective.
So how's work?
Tommy, don't you get it? There's not a soul on this earth that cares for you like your brother and me do.
Oh, nobody cared for you except for your own flesh and blood.
That's right. I got a family, Tommy. A real one. I got kids. You love my kids. I got a job. I got a mortgage. I got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed. I got people that depend on me every day. You, sweet brother, what do you have? You don't have a job. You don't have a family. You don't have a friend on this earth.
No, yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
Who? One of your imaginary friends from the movies?
No, Mr. Dobbs. Langdon Dobbs, he's my friend.
That thief?
No, he's my friend.
No. He's lying to you. Through his teeth, Tom. He's using you. You know that.
No.
Yeah, he is, Tom. You ain't nothing but a stupid dog getting in between him and all that money you got.
It's mine. It's my money.
It ain't never been your money, Tom. Look, our old man may have been stupid enough to will it all away to you on his deathbed, but times are changing. You just need to give it to us for safekeeping for now, okay? Look, we're the good guys. We're trying to look out for you. Now, Dobbs, he's a bad guy.
No, Dobbs is a good guy. The bad guys are the detectives.
The detectives. I don't even understand why you watch these stupid movies.
It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is you getting us that money.
My money. Mr. Dobbs told me it's my money, and it is my money.
That's because he wants it.
No, he's my friend.
He's not your friend, Tommy. Don't do that, Tommy. Look, it was a simple mistake. It could have happened to anybody. We just want to make sure it doesn't happen again. But look, the banks are closed tonight. So we'll come by in the morning. We'll pick you up, take you out, we'll eat a nice family breakfast, and then we'll head on to the bank and get our dad's money. Because it's our money too, Tommy. All right? All right? Come on, Rich.
No.
No.
Dad gave me that money. Me. It's my money, and I'll do with it what I want. I'm sick and tired of you treating me like I'm stupid. I'm your brother. I'm your brother, and you should respect me like that. You've always treated me badly, even when I needed brothers. I love you. I don't understand why you don't love me too. You should love me. You should go.
Cut to the chase, Joe.
It's just a conversation between old friends.
No, it's not, and no, we're not.
Okay, look. If you want to drop the pleasantries, we can do that.
Yeah, I like that.
That investigative work you're pulling for Thomas Larson on the Rachel Taylor homicide, it needs to stop.
Why?
It's unnecessary.
It's not how I see it.
The killer's caught and the case is closed.
I hear he posted bail.
For now. Within a week, he'll be on trial. With his record, the jury will do the rest.
Your case is circumstantial at best.
It's another criminal off the streets. I don't need to justify it.
Back in the day, it would have been innocent till proven guilty. Remember?
You're going soft, Dobbs. The streets are only getting tougher.
Then why do you care about my investigation?
Look, this is the last thing I'm going to say about it. You need to tell your client it's over tonight.
Or else what?
Bad things happen to good people all the time. You got too much at risk me playing this hand. It's not worth it. He's got this.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean?
What I'm saying is Novak's taking care of the whole thing. Dobbs won't be a problem anymore.
I still don't like it. Dobbs has got to go.
You don't think I've been thinking the same thing? Dobbs, he's been living on borrowed time for the last 5 years.
Yeah, and time's almost up.
Did you see the game last night?
Sorry, don't open till 5.
Come on, Legrand, it's 5 till. Smudge the hand a little bit.
Roy, okay. But if I get busted, you've got to cover me.
You got it, sister.
Can I bum one of those sticks off you?
Yeah, why not?
So, Roy, you're married, right?
4 years, happily. Rebecca. She's the light of my life. You'd like her, actually. She works over at Campisi. She's a chef. Of course, she doesn't have your talent for Gibson's. But her mortadella?
So tell me, these smokes, still the mark of the SDs?
It's the only thing separating us from the animals.
Dobbs. Hey, Tommy, look, we need to talk.
Okay.
Paul, what's gotten into you?
I told you before. I gotta get out of this line of work. I can't do it anymore.
Okay, well, it's quitting time. I'm heading home.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll see you in the morning.
Ah, there you are. Dobbs.
Yeah. I mean, Langdon Dobbs PI. No, Mr. Dobbs isn't in at the moment. Can I take a message? Well, I can't give Mr. Dobbs' cell phone number to non-clients. Well, if this is a real emergency, then you should be calling the police.
Please. I know something about his case. The Larson case. He needs to know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, write this down.
It's not fair!
Life's not fair.
We're so close!
Close to what exactly?
To breaking this case wide open!
You watch too many movies.
Maybe you don't watch enough! Film. Movies.
Look, it's not worth it, okay? Just trust me on that.
I thought you didn't quit till case closed! Well, that's your slogan, right?
Case is closed. We're reopening a shut case. There's no glory in dying for a dead cause.
It's only dead if you let it be.
Dobbs.
Detective Dobbs, I'm so glad I got a hold of you.
No, I'm not a detective.
Of course, Mr. Dobbs. Anyway, this is Paul Smith. I'm an accountant for the 687. You might have remembered me from back then. Anyway, I know you're working on a certain case, and I've got some information you'll want to hear. It's a matter of life and death.
I'm listening.
No. Not over the phone. I'm fairly certain that these wires are tapped. I also know something about your past.
Okay, I'm hanging up now.
No, wait, please. What I mean is, I can help you piece it all together. Is there someplace we can meet?
Yeah? My office.
No, they'll know. Is there...
Okay. Look. Do you remember where the old county clerk's office used to be?
Yeah, I think I do, yeah.
Well, 2-3 blocks over, there's a parking garage, under where this stupid little college bar Duke's used to be. I'll meet you there in half an hour.
Okay,
Mr. Dobbs!
Yeah, that was kind of a cheap shot.
Where's he going in such a hurry?
I don't know.
Barlow, Archer, load up.
There we are. Yes, big smell. Happy matter. Happy we.
Ugh. If the first words out of your slimy mouth aren't "it's taken care of," then I'm not interested. But give us 5.
Okay. Happy to see you too, Smiley. And it's almost taken care of.
You mentioned that Detective Dobbs was on our trail.
First of all, he's not a detective. Furthermore, he's nowhere
That
near
doesn't
anything.
mean that you can underestimate his capabilities.
Of course not. I know that.
This shouldn't be a problem.
I know. Trust me, I will deal with my men severely.
No, I mean you. If you had done the job you were supposed to do 5 years ago, this wouldn't be a problem.
Yes, ma'am. Join your commercial?
My least favorite part of the job is getting the job.
Yeah.
Hey, I just left the Grants.
And?
She's working with Dobbs. Do you want me to pick her up?
No, wait. She doesn't know.
Of course not.
Let's just keep one card up our sleeve just in case. All right.
Hey, no, it's me, Paul.
Why does everyone keep doing that?
followed?
No.
Okay, what do you know?
I've been cooking their books for about 3 years now. A lot of laundry, if you know what I mean.
Who all's involved?
A few of the detectives, the SDs.
I was afraid you'd say that. Where's all this coming from? Vice?
All over. Vice, narcotics, traffic. Pulled nearly 7 figures last year.
How do they have that much pull unless the whole force is involved?
Nah, it's a tight-knit group. I know them.
Who's in charge?
I only know what I saw, and that's not much. As far as who runs it day to day, it's Price.
Vincent?
Jack.
Bingo. They're tight like a glove. But there's a bigger fish involved. Things got oddly hot after Rachel Taylor's death. I did a little digging. Turns out Rachel Taylor used to work for the DA.
Slodanovic?
Her shooting wasn't random. Apparently she got too close and found out something she wasn't supposed to know.
Wait, are you telling me Slodanovic's involved in this?
I haven't pieced it all together yet, but I put her conviction history, and she's got the highest conviction rate in county history.
But that's good.
That's good for a mayoral candidacy. If you look closely, nearly a third of those convictions were off of cases handled by the SDs. 90% of them were circumstantial. In the 5 years, do you know how many cases handled by the SDs came without a conviction?
No.
One. I think they followed me.
You have to stay calm. Your need is both killed, you understand? Look, you hold it. Where's Tommy? Tommy! Okay, look, I gotta go find him.
They're gonna kill me.
Listen to me. You take this. It's locked and loaded. I gotta go get Tommy.
Get down!
Pick him up. Let's get out of here. Get out of the car.
With the case?
I said get out of the car! Lock your doors, call your brother, do whatever you have to do. Just forget you ever met me.
Dream a thing or it really happened? Don't worry. If you dreamed that you had a fight with a guy and rammed something in him, you'd wake up. It happened, Cliff. If I tell you it happened, you dreamed it. You had those things before. You've just been stretching your nerves thin, kid.
Bless your answer. That's all you can tell me.
Dinner's ready.
If I tell you I didn't have these things...
Throw those things away. Look, not a word of this to Lil. You understand? She's been worrying about you enough already.
You haven't helped me a bit. Not even a nickel's worth.
Well, naturally not. You expect me to arrest you for murdering a man in your dream? The rest will have to happen in the dream, too. Because I'm off duty when I'm dreaming. Come on, kid. Let's get some dinner.
Sladonovic?
You men coming in or not? What's the soup to get cold? And then, thought you were sick.
Where is it?
What?
The gun.
What gun?
Where's the gun?
Can't a guy take a day off? I just didn't feel like going to work, and I wasn't sick enough to stay in my room. Now, why does everybody have to make such a big thing of it? I washed it off.
Got it. Let's go.
Wait, what? You have the gun. Why do you need the gun? No! Please! No!
Dobbs.
You got 4 hours to bring us the gun, or we kill him. Train yard behind the old factory district. Tell the cops, we'll know, he dies. Try to trick us, he dies. At noon, he dies. Don't be late.
This is my fault. I should never let him leave the house.
No. No, we pushed him to this. You were his only friend. I just wish we would have seen it before now.
So what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
How could you not know?
I just don't know, okay?
What are you not telling us?
I've told you everything. I just need a second to think. Is there anything missing?
I don't know.
Was there anything in here?
Dobbs.
It's Andrea.
Andy, tell me you got good news.
I got the report on that 9mm special from the Taylor murder.
Yeah?
It's rare, all right. One of only a few hundred in existence. Papers are clean on everyone except for the one that's missing. Yours.
You mean the one that killed Rachel?
The report says it's in police lockup, but the gun never arrived.
Well, that means the police didn't find it either. Thanks, Andy. Stay safe.
You too, Ling.
Of course. Tommy didn't show me the replica so I could find the owner. He showed me so I'd know what to look for. It's gotta be the storm drain.
Got some tools in my trunk.
Yeah, go get them.
Found it.
You found it?
Unless there's a whole armory down here, I think I found it.
All right, pass it up.
Is that it?
It's identical.
Okay, so what now?
Now I go get Tommy.
Well, let us help.
No. You guys are gonna stay here. No one else is paying for my mistakes. I'm gonna find Tommy, okay? And I'm gonna bring him back.
How do you know he's still alive?
I don't.
Tommy! You alright?
Where's the gun, Dobbs?
You think I'd be stupid enough to bring that here?
Colossal mistake.
Don't worry, it's close.
How close?
We can walk.
Then get up.
I hear anything other than Archer's voice, he's dead.
Alright, slowly. Slowly. Hobbs!
Drop it, Wolf!
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
Hey, hang in there, okay? We're gonna get you out of here.
I solved it. I solved it, Mr. Nunn.
It's not what's important right now. Come on.
Slow down, Vic. Slow down. Vic.
Slow down, Vic. She's the bad guy. We're gonna get her. Don't worry about
She
it.
had the DA killed. The evidence.
Listen.
Evidence.
Tommy, please just stop talking, okay? Please.
Thank you, Mr. Nunn. It was nice to know you.
It's the case that wouldn't let me die, but kept taking those closest to me. Tommy had shown me that it's not about your past or what people think of you. It's about what you do to overcome it. And now it was finally clear to me. I knew what I needed to do.
So you think you got enough for a conviction?
Just waiting on a call from some friends to verify some facts. We should have plenty.
What about the other dirty cops?
Most of them should get caught in the prosecutor's crossfire. We just... Dobbs.
Hey, Langdon, it's Jack.
Price.
Oh, come on. After all we've been through together, I think we should be on a first name basis, don't you?
You know, you're going away for a long time. You'll be lucky if you get life.
Maybe. But first, I think you and I have some unfinished business together.
Oh, yeah?
You might have everything you need, but I think I might have something you want.
Lane.
Angie?
Lane, don't listen to him. You'll...
Leg, I like it. It's cute. It rhymes with hang. Hey, old pal, we're throwing a reunion party, and I just thought you might like to come as the guest of honor. What do you say, huh? I'll text you the address.
You know, with everything I have, I could go straight to the cops. And they sent a dozen SWAT units just for you.
Oh, Lang. See, now I know you're lying. You can't move forward in your little plan without what poor Andrea LeGrand knows. Everything else you have is purely circumstantial, including this phone call. So I tell you what, you plan on being here around 5 and we'll get the festivities started, okay? And since your date is already here, don't bother bringing anyone else. That would just be tacky. See you at 5, Dobbs.
That was them.
Yeah.
I heard what they said.
You're not going with me.
Yes, we are, and we're helping.
You're gonna get yourselves killed.
And if you go alone?
At least you two will live.
No. We're his brothers. So we're in this together.
All right. But I gotta do something first. See him?
Are you sober?
Sober as I'll ever be.
You can't show up like this and then disappear for months or even years. It's not fair to Will, and I will not let you do that to him.
I know. I want to see him again tomorrow. Take him to a baseball game.
Okay, Langdon. But this is your last chance.
Last chance. I get it. All right, listen up. When we get there, they're gonna expect me to bring either backup or decoys.
I thought that's what we were, backup and decoys.
Right, we're gonna go in there so hot they're not gonna see us coming. Now, the three of you are gonna wait until I get back. I'm gonna give you a signal.
I'm sorry. 3?
Yeah. Ned, Rich, meet Darius, foreman extraordinaire. Thanks for coming out, man. Looks like I'm even further in your debt.
Nah, man, don't even worry about it. Alright, look, I knew Miss Andrea too. So where they at?
In there.
Hey, Abrams, you're being pretty quiet over there. Did you break your jaw, too?
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but this condo has a very strict policy against firearms.
I'm a detective, you idiot.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me go and check the list, see if you're on there and everything. Say cheese.
Hey, Price. How many guys you have in there a minute ago?
That's good, Dobbs. Real good. I gotta admit, you're a much better shot when you're sober. So, how you want to do this?
I don't know. I figured I'd be dead by now.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us.
Look, you could, throw your gun down, put your hands up.
Okay, Dobbs.
Now step out.
Novak. I should have known you'd never be one of us.
A murderer?
Don't give me that speech, Novak. We've all got blood on our hands, including you. Just because you washed your hands doesn't mean you're not still just as dirty as the rest of us. Langdon, Dobbs. You just will never simply die, will you? What is so funny?
He's laughing at you. You can't get out of this one. You can't sweep this one under the rug.
Tommy, go time.
You're not getting out of this, Jack. Give it up.
I am not putting on a pair of handcuffs, Dobbs. I shouldn't have hesitated to kill you all those years ago when I had the chance.
Then how do you want to play it?
I think I'll let Novak bleed out. And in case you're planning on saving him and playing the hero, I'll just finish him myself.
That's your plan. Just let Joe bleed to death.
Yeah, in a nutshell. You're the one that brought this on us all, Dobbs.
Joe, it's gonna be fine.
But yeah? Then how's that? How's Joe gonna be okay?
Because I'm gonna kill you myself.
Perfect. Man to man, huh? The way it always should have been.
Can't let you do that, Langdon.
Joe, no. Joe, it's gonna be okay. Look, I called the paramedics.
Langdon, really, I think I'm okay. I'm okay.
You okay? Yeah. Never been better.
Former District Attorney Sladanovic was formally taken into federal custody today after being tried and convicted on 14 criminal counts, ranging from money laundering to homicide, including her direct involvement in the assassination of former District Attorney Shepard just over 5 years ago. In the 3 months since this story first caught the attention of the nation, there have been 6 convictions handed down, and more are expected in the coming weeks. Former Detective Langdon Dobbs was widely lauded for his incredible heroic efforts.
I owe you. I owe all of you.
Nah, we owe you.
Yeah, thanks for what you did for our brother.
I gotta go.
Hey, where you going, man? It's only 5:30.
I have a baseball game.